To crow about just yet. South Africa look to cause a shock. Traore demanding it. Down the line for Amara Diouf, now back on this left flank. Not given up by Diemi, and it's the opening goal. There was no danger, but Waylon Maneke swung a boot at it, and it's another own goal that's opened the scoring for Senegal. Just as Mohamed put through his own net. When Senegal met Somalia, Diemi just put it into a dangerous area. And without knowing what was behind him, Reneke has put a boot on it and sliced it into the back of his own net. This Senegal lead. The young Teranga Cubs given a helping hand. Wallace asks why. So one for Omar Sal. Got there first, and then the boot catching the number 9. One of those prowling on the edge of the area. Maybe Amara Diouf's got something special planned. Swings it into a grey area. And in the blink of an eye, it has gone worse for South Africa. Senegal 2-0 up. And the Amajimbos have an absolute mountain to climb. Dummy there, it fell kindly for Abdou Aziz. And the midfielder has just tucked it away and possibly put away South Africa's hopes of the semi-finals. In fact, it's another own goal. Wallace looks to have got the final touch. In South Africa, they lost 2-0. Avarchek did deny their goal, which was the correct decision, and this confirmation sees South Africa 2-0 down thanks to 2 own goals from each of their central defender, including their captain, just 3 minutes apart. Unbelievable, and yet a stark reality for the young Amajimbos. Benjamin Wallace got there first. Crowley desperate for a reaction, and this actually comes just after the best sequence of play for South Africa. They're creating some opportunities, but now they've got their backs against the wall. Amara Diouf twisting and turning up against 2, but still finds some space. Drives it across. Ibrahim Diallo helping out, back to the number 10. Trying to fashion a shooting opportunity, instead swings it out to the fullback. Gets to the byline, clips it across. Kept alive. And that is 3, and lights out. Mamadou Sadio. His second name, the first of the biggest star in Senegalese football, Sadio Mane. And it was The Bayern Munich striker's penalty that has started off this golden age of Senegalese football. And after a senior AFCON triumph, followed by a 7th Senegalese beach AFCON title, the CAN won here on this pitch back in February, and the under-20s lifting the title to become African champions for the first time. It looks like another first could be on the way. The thing that is certain, Senegal are on their way to the semi-finals and a place at the FIFA World Cup. No wonder they delight in the Algerian sun. It is an absolute disaster for South Africa. In just 8 first-half minutes, well, a tough half for Croy, a painful half for South Africa, a disaster for captain Benjamin Wallace, his defensive partner Waylon Reneki, but it's utter delight for Senegal. They put the pressure on that forced the mistakes, and they've reaped the benefits. And after 2 own goals, the second of which verified eventually by VAR, in a FIFA World Cup, chance to take part, heading off for Ibrahima Sori Sow. But it's the South Africans who need to make sure they don't feel sorry for themselves. Ama Jimbos causing their own woes. Reneke and Captain Wallace both putting into their own nets. And then fine strike from Mamadou Sadio has put Duncan Crowe's men, young boys really, on the cusp of elimination. A cry of let's go. Ama Jimbos are going to have to produce something unforgettable if they're to turn around this situation. Well, back inside, Mabena. Was bounced off Gabriel Amato. That would be a free kick, but advantage played. Omar Sal, I think he's onside. Could be a tap in here. Oh, he took one touch too many. Instead, he still finds Amara Diouf. He's going to have to wait to see if that's his 4th of the tournament. It's going to be tight. Oh, I think he's on. Omar Sal, I thought he'd maybe taken a touch too many, but look at that, just poked out of boot at the last minute to find Amara Diouf for the easiest of tap-ins. A nervous wait, we've already had one before the goal, and it has been given. Omar Sal onside. And Amara Diouf doesn't look too upset about celebrating belatedly. It's all about getting the right decisions, and they've done so again. It's a 4th goal of the tournament, and he's out alone as the top scorer. Omar Sal, perfectly timed run. Looked like he'd overcooked this, but then just poked out a boot to find his captain. Lesea desperate to try and get there first. But there was Amara Diouf. And it is 4-0. Sadio Senedia and his entire bench out to celebrate. And Amara was expected to be the shining light for Senegal. Most famous son of the moment, Sadio Mane. He wears that number 10. It's very early in his career as we see Tyler Cicero go off Tato Sabia replacing him. So a long way to go for such a young man, but he's already shown an awful lot of talent at this tournament. And that's why they're getting their chance, but opportunity still to try and impress Saliu Sirin Dia. Oncoming. Coming off Abdou Aziz, a real enforcer in there. Falou Fall heading on. Falou Fall had been in the first 11 for it's the opening 2 match days. It's Congo and then the win over Algeria. Since then has dropped to the bench. Looking to make an impression. Linking up. Now Ibrahim Diallo, inopportune slip, and it is a 5-star young Teranga Cubs showing. The Cubs have not yet whetted their appetite, and it's Amara Diouf again. Pain, the expressions of the Amajimbos. And there is a long way to go before this match is over. The slip, the worst possible time from Sabia. No pressure on Ibrahim Diallo. And coming in off the left flank is the young Teranga Cubs number 10, their captain, their leader. And he is in no doubt the leader of the Senegalese pack. First time ball out, it's let bounce. It's an offside against Maubello. Well, it doesn't wait for the full 4 minutes, because this match has been over for an awful long time. Serigne Diouf may as well have laid out. He had so little to do. South Africa just came out against a Senegalese juggernaut led by Amara Diouf. 2 further goals for him sees the Senegalese captain lead the top scorers charts with 5 goals in total. But it all started with an incredible pair of defensive own goals from the Amajimbos central pairing. Wylan Reneki followed by Benjamin Wallace. Generation Foot star in the making. Wallace leading a heartbroken Amajimbos. The South Africans fought hard, but in the end outclassed. And in the end, the stats certainly show that Senegal want to be a lot more efficient with their attempts. Only 4 on target. That's despite it being 5-0. But given that there were 2 on goals, now Johnson just with the 1 save. South Africa 2 attempts, not once forcing Serigne Diouf into a save.